The fact that your approach is very comfortable and you lead people to answer questions that provide good conversation that ends up being options or a decision at the end.
I think SPL and Brian, they're very good to work with. Brian just has a very good way about him.
It wasn't a punitive situation of, well, geez, why weren't you doing this 2 years ago?
Professionally, SPL has been there to help develop me into a leader. What we got here at our company is we have classroom training, but then our classroom training then goes out into real life applications out on our factory floor.
And I gotta say, our team connected with you immediately. They embraced your presence. They were comfortable talking to you. You have that connection with them that, set them at enough ease to where they wanted to do the work. They wanted to take the accountability. But I think it had to do a lot with how you presented it.
Brian definitely drove home the point that processes require standardization, and transactional processes can really benefit from clarity around what the process requires, but also consistency. And having that standard work well defined facilitates training of personnel.
I think it's because you move the needle quite quickly. SPL is the place you want to go.
Folks should choose SPL as a partner if they're definitely interested in evaluating processes for improvement, and especially as it relates to improving efficiency, improving capacity, driving action. And immediate action, not action 3 months or 12 months from now, but immediate action, which is, I think, a definite benefit of working with Brian.
If I had to sum it up in one word, I would say credibility. We ran a Kaizen event, and our setup times were reduced by 31%. We had increases that went up as high as 70% increase as it pertained to gallons per person.
The improvements have really shown up in our financials over the last 6 months.
The impact SPL had on the label creation process was very significant. Our current process took about 55 days on average to execute from start to finish. And the impact that the lean event and the Kaizen event had on this particular process resulted in us going from 55 days to 13 days.
I would highly recommend that you have Brian come in and take a look at your operation.
The recommendation there would be 10 out of 10, all 5 stars, and it made myself better personally, and it improved the company.
If I were to give a recommendation to someone I know, I would start it probably this way. Hey, before you spend a lot of money or a significant investment in facility renovation or creation, or in people or in software or other equipment, I think consider going through a lean process or a Kaizen event with Brian, because you may find out that investment may not be needed at all, or you may find out that only a piece of it is needed. But I think before you make those big investments, definitely work on optimizing your processes first, and I think SPL and Brian, they're a good partner to get that figured out.